I'm scared of my nightmares and the scary darkness. It's only a little bit dark in my room, but I don't like it because there's a lot of darkness to see with fairy lights on. Because I'm a bit afraid because I always have scared nightmares about me turning into a tree forever.
Trust me, because I get upset and frustrated and anxious. Oh, of course you can't go to sleep because there's no sleep spray in your room. Silly me, and then just sleep spray. So we're fighting with your child's imagination. Placebo sleep training, I quite like that. Hi, I'm Nicky from Little Ones. I have 3 children. The youngest is just 4. And if you're like me, you will know that with a child that age, there can often be a whole bunch of bedtime or overnight issues which are caused by their imagination. So things that they perceive as scary, things that they claim to be scared of, things that they're scared of in their room. At the moment, what we're going through with my little one is a fear of bad dreams. The first step that we took was to put some beautiful lights in her room. So I rigged up some really pretty fairy lights, like Christmas lights, and they stay on all night. To immediately sort of alleviate that fear of the dark element, which was creeping in as well. That didn't work 100% of the way, so we've taken drastic measures. Today's video is a little bit different, and I'm going to be showing you my parenting hacks for no more bad dreams, room spray, and for sweet dreams, oral spray. You are going to need scissors. Sadly, all I could find were these tiny kids craft scissors because that's parent life, right? Hairspray, a glue stick, and some other kind of little spray bottle. This is potentially going in your child's mouth, so make sure it's a completely clean spray bottle. This actually was an oral like relaxation spray, so even though I've cleaned it, I'm still confident enough to put something in it and squirt it in my child's mouth. Then you're going to need potentially access to a computer and a printer, but if you don't have access to that or can be bothered, then pen and paper will work just fine, because you're going to be creating the hairspray into the No More Bad Dreams room spray, and the oral spray will be the Sweet Dreams spray. Let me show you how easy this can be. The first thing that you need to do is decide what you're going to call your bad dream or fear of the dark solution. This can work for monster spray, it could be just anti-scaredness spray, it could be that you decide whatever it is that you need to help your child get through and just come up with a name for it. So my little one at the moment is scared of bad dreams. So we're having her room spray is called No More Bad Dreams. I'm using some image editing software to quickly whip up a label, but you can use any kind of software really, Microsoft Word. And like I said, if you don't want to use a computer and go that hard out, just pen and paper. The reason I'm doing it this way is because A, I'm a geek and I love this kind of thing, but B, I have older children and they can read, obviously. While my 4-year-old can't read, she can't read what this says. My older children can, and if I want to keep the mystery the mystery of it, if I want to keep it very convincing, then it needs to look convincing. Print out your labels. I've got 2. I've got one for the room spray and I've got one for the oral spray. So print those out or create those. Next, go and grab some hairspray. Hairspray is the easiest one to use because it's pretty safe to spray in random areas in your kid's room. I wouldn't advise using something like fly spray because that can just get a bit overwhelming and toxic potentially. I'm not saying hairspray is not toxic, but deodorant, spray deodorant also works really well. So to make the spray, empty out whatever and clean out very thoroughly whatever was in your little oral spray bottle, and then all you're going to do is fill it up with water, but we have to add something in it that makes it taste a little bit different to water because your kids aren't stupid and they're going to cotton onto it real quick. So I just put in like a drop of natural vanilla essence, and it's just enough to give it a little bit of a different flavour. You might add a little drop of juice or whatever you think. Vanilla essence is a really safe, non-sugary thing to use, so it just tastes a little bit different from normal. You could even use some really watered down like fruit tea or something like that, just anything that's going to be a little bit different. Either one of these would work in isolation on their own. I'm using both because I need to go hard out with this child. She is stubborn. Once you've found your sprays and you've got your printouts, you're going to need your tools, which is simply scissors and glue. So you're literally just going to go ahead and cut your stuff out. Right, then you are literally just going to take your glue stick and voila, I have my No More Bad Dreams room spray. And voila, sweet dreams. Now the way that I'm going to use these sprays is at bedtime in the evening. I'm going to take my little one up to her room and show her the No More Bad Dreams spray, read it out. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna fake read some directions on the back, half under my breath so she hears it. I'll be like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Helps little girls sleep, yeah. Helps 4-year-old girls sleep all night, good, yeah. Only ensures only good dreams, good. Chases the bad dreams, but yeah. So do some fake reading. Then I'm going to tell her, and I might do this, I'll just see how she is each night. If she's talked a lot before bed about being scared of her bad dreams or something, then I will pull out all the stops at bedtime. I think as we go down this process, if she is a bit more assured about going to bed just with this spray at bedtime, then I probably won't use this oral spray too, but at the moment she's very amped up about and talking a lot about her bad dreams. So I'll then say, do the same thing with this, right? This is the medicine. My kids understand the concept of medicine and they think it's like a real novelty to take medicine. So I'm gonna say, this is the medicine, and I'll read the directions. 2 sprays in the mouth, yeah, to make sure that you have happy dreams and a great sleep or something like that. Just make it up. And then I'm literally going to spray it in her mouth. And again, like if you think your child will work better with like a drinking medicine, my kids like the spray thing because it's different and it's a bit of a novelty. During the night, or if there is a bit of up and down at bedtime with getting out of bed and talking about what's going on in their room or their fear, you can come back to any of these solutions again and again. They're safe, they're easy. It's what I would call placebo. I might coin the phrase placebo sleep training. At this age, we're really working with your child's brain. It's not their body. It's working against your child's imagination. So we're fighting with your child's imagination. So really the only thing that is going to work is like a psychological approach, which is a placebo effect, right? So we're changing their thinking. We're not changing sleep patterns or habits, or we're changing thinking. So it's a slightly different approach. So like I said, this will work for monster spray, ghost spray. What other things have my kids been scared of in the night? My eldest, my middle child, my son, went through a period where he just couldn't go to sleep and he wouldn't give a reason. I mean, he could go to sleep, but he thought he couldn't. So I did a similar thing with just called it sleep spray. And it's like, oh, of course you can't go to sleep because there's no sleep spray in your room. Silly me. And then just sleep spray his room. And what do you know? He went to sleep. So it's all about working with their imagination in a way. So yeah, they'll work with any manner of ghosts and ghouls that your child might be afraid of in the night. The key is just be consistent and stay calm. If you get frustrated and upset and anxious, then your child is getting frustrated and upset and anxious, and it's just exacerbating the situation. Trust me, because I get upset and frustrated and anxious, and it helps nobody. Let us know in the comments how your little ones at around that sort of preschool age, and actually even a little bit older, falling asleep, and if you need any of these amazing, really expensive sleep tools over here. I'm Nicky. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that's been helpful. See you later.